From the Westwood High School Sports Complex on the campus of Westwood High School in Washington Township, Bergen County, WCTV is proud to present high school football. Tonight, the Norsemen of Demarest will face the Cardinals of Westwood. Hello everybody, I'm Larry the Fury along with John Francola, and the pandemic hasn't attacked us yet. We're able to get this game in. A lot of games are being canceled and postponed and pushed around. Teams are struggling to find opponents, but we got to hand it to the ADs, John. Let's talk about a second about this. The ADs in New Jersey are really working hard when a game has to be postponed because of COVID. They search around and they help each other and they get a game. So for the most part, games aren't totally canceled. They're postponed, they're moved, they rescheduled, but they try to get it in. And tonight we have two teams here today. Westwood was 1-2. This is the 6th week because they're playing. They're 1-2, so they lost 2 games. Demarest is on track. I don't think they lost the game, but who?
No, Demarest is 1-4. 1-4.
Yeah.
As a matter of fact, I'll tell you who they lost to.
Go ahead.
They started off playing Bergenfield. They lost at home, 27-21. Paramus came into town. They beat them 34-14. Then Riverdale. We know Riverdale, fantastic squad, 30-0 they won. Then Bloomfield, they beat Bloomfield 13-6 and came back and lost to Pascack Valley 34-7.
Well, we didn't get much on Demarest because of the pandemic. Add 2 days that they weren't in school, add the chances that one of your kids may or may not come down with the virus. It's very difficult for the coaches, so we understand that. We're working under a very difficult situation, but everybody in the country, everybody in the world is working under difficult situations. But let's set this game up as best we can. The quarterback is a big one for Demarest. His name is Argenziano, number 7, Andrew. He's a big one, 6'4". Here he is. You see him, number 7. He's got a great arm. He gets the ball downfield. Demarest, to me, I haven't seen them. Watching them work out, they look very athletic and they look big.
They are, Larry, and everything's going to start with the quarterback. This young man's got a possibility of going further. He's only a junior, by the way. So next year, hopefully we have a virus taken care of. He may get us some kind of scholarship to advance his playing in college.
Now, they have one of the running backs, we were told, and we got here, Sean Vettis, number 3. They have a number of kids who can run the ball. Chris Short, number 22. Looks like it's a balanced team. They very well coach. The coaching staff here does a great job with them. Demarest always has a good program. We remember Demarest, John, you and I. We go back to the late 80s when we started. Westwood always played Demarest, and if I'm correct, Westwood's Thanksgiving game was against Demarest. I remember walking through the goalposts of Demarest on a senior night over there. It was our last game. We walked in with my son, my daughter, and my wife.
We can go back to the game in the A field when they came into the A field, and the father from what was his name, the Italian guy for the squad was there, super guy, part of. No, see, our age is getting both of us.
I know who you're talking about. I forgot his name.
I guess this kid was number 50.
So we go a long way back with Demarest. Had many games with them. We've done a number of games at the Demarest High School back in the late 80s, early 90s when Westwood and Demarest played a lot of games. Now Westwood, John, it's November. It's the 6th season, and Westwood's played 3 games.
Unbelievable, Larry. And you know what? The first game that they played Lakeland, which they lost by 7, they were driving at the end of the game. That could have been a tie or a 2-point conversion. But then you and I, we did the Mawa game. Mawa's got to be one of the best teams in the state in that group. 35-7 score, a gift touchdown at the end of the game. And of course, finally they got the W against Dumont.
They played very well against Dumont. They're led by their big senior quarterback, Ian Borgenson, number 7. The running back is going to, I think we see him on the screen there. The running back is a number of kids that do a good job. Giordano and Dugan, they run the ball very well. Westwood, I mean, you haven't played in a couple of weeks. You got to get the cobwebs out. But like everybody, I said at the beginning of this segment here, everybody's in the same boat. So you have Westwood and you have Demarest. I think it's going to be a good game. Both teams looking to get back in the winning ways, trying to get the year in with a winning record. We'll bring it to you. We hope you enjoy it. You got to give us a break here because Demarest has white uniforms with white numbers. We're on top of the roof. We are so far away, we could be in Hillsdale calling this game. So we'll be back with the opening kickoff between Demarest and Westwood in just a moment.
Welcome to the field your 2020 Westwood Cardinals football team, led by head coach Dennis Hard and assistants Bobby Guy, Amir Sadah, Chris Izzo, Tommy Amelia, Matt Penn, Paul Castellini, and Eddie Surrey. Please also welcome to the field the visiting team, the Demarest Norsemen, led by head coach Tony Matola. Now would everyone kindly rise and remove your hats as the Westwood Cardinals Marching Band will honor America with the playing of our national anthem.
We are ready to go here. Westwood won the toss and they want the ball. Lincoln Sorensen will kick for Demarest. Dropping back for Westwood. Going to be Kobe Lawton, number 2. And it looks like number 9. Tough to try to get that number.
Let's take a look.
We are ready. The game's about to start. And here we go. And the game starts. End-over-end kick coming to Lawton at about the 5. Angles to his left. And is tripped up as he gets shy of the 25-yard line, where the Cardinals of Westwood will take over with Ian Borgensen as the quarterback.
Number 12, James Rutiliano on a stop, on the kickoff.
Joey Giordano will be one of the running backs. Anthony Constantinis will be another running back. We'll see who the wide receivers are. Lawton comes out to the left. Lawton's in motion. They're going to hand the ball off to him. He does a jet sweep around the right side. and he bangs
7,
his way, stays
8.
on his feet, and falls to the first down mark. I think he has enough for a first down.
10
We'll
yards.
see.
With some room out to the right side. Nearing the first down markers.
Stopped by number 52 for
First down, Westwood.
So 10 yards, John.
Rootling. Yes, first down. Number 52, Rootling, made the stop.
On the 34 of the Cardinals.
That was an impressive move with the offensive line clearing away for 10 yards.
Demarest comes out to the left. Lawton is out to the right. Giordano is the setback. They hit Giordano off the right side, and he bangs his way to the 40-yard line, pick up about 6.
54, Thomas Lee on the stop.
It looks like Westwood's going to try to pound the ball a little bit here.
Well, 2 straight plays, 10 yards and 5 yards. That's not too bad. That's not too shabby.
Justin Lampert and Shami Wadi are the tackles. We try to pick everybody else up. Dugan is in the slot. Lorne is outside.
That's a QB.
And that's a keeper for Borgensen. And he gets across the 45-yard line for a first down.
That was an outstanding blocking by the Cardinal line that time as the quarterback scampered 10 yards. He's back. I spoke with him. He's healthy tonight. First time in a long time. Number 7.
So first and 10 now for the Cardinals. Demarest out here right in front of me. First pass of the game, and it's defended beautifully out there as the ball is thrown to Lawton.
Looks like number 12, James Rutigliano. Nice Italian young man out there, made the stop.
Rutigliano.
Rutigliano, a
Just
lot of vowels.
comes right off.
The romantic language, Larry, you know that.
Well,
Being
he played
Italian,
that.
the two of us.
He played that well. You know, John, I've watched high school, college, and pros now run that play, and I think it's run so many times. Defenses are used to it, and they really defended well now.
Yeah, that.
Oh, we got trips here coming out. Dugan, Lawton to the left, and they are going to look for a pass over the middle.
Wide open.
Wide open down the middle. Lawton down to the 10.
He's going to score.
5, he's going to score all the way down. Corey Lawton caught the. Wow.
46, 54 yards and a touchdown.
54 yards, he reception, Borgerson to Lawton.
So they spread everybody out to the left. They hit Lawton right over the middle. The middle was wide open. Great formation, great call, great pattern, and Lawton did the rest after he caught the ball. So Westwood on their first possession runs, and then hits a 56-yard pass. Levy will try the PAT. Snap, down, up, kick, and up. It hit the goalpost, and it went through. That was a line drive, no more than, I don't know where the goalpost comes, the horizontal line comes, and it hit just inside of that and went over. They don't give you a style point, John. They'll give you the point for going through.
They gave 54-yard touchdown on that.
Okay, it's 54 yards. That went from Borgensen to Lawton. With 9:11 to go, Westwood leads 7-0, and Demarest will take their first possession of this game. They ran, and they caught them over the middle. What a great formation.
Beautiful throw. Lawton, what a ball player, that young man. A sophomore.
Levy comes forward, bangs it forward, picked up by an up man. And we'll get the number of that young man as he gets to about the 35 yard. So Sorensen with the run back. So the quarterback for Demarest will be number 7, Andrew Argenziano. Now Vettis Sean Vettis, number 3, he might play some quarterback too tonight. We were told prior to the game. And we'll see who they start at the running backs. Well, they come out trips to the right. Argenziano's calling signals. Hands off. Is that a flare come flying in?
Let's take a look at the penalty.
Well, that was a quick one. That's against holding.
Flag on the play against the Norsemen.
So they're going to back that up, huh?
Repeat first down.
So it's going to bring up a, wow, it's going to be 20.
Yeah, 15 yards.
15, 25. They got to get to the 45-yard line.
So figure on the
Colin-
19-yard line.
Colin Ross is out here with two other players. Again, it's a keeper by Angenziano. And he's submarined as he gets to the 25-yard line.
Stopped by number 21 for Anthony. I like this name, Sabatella. And Sabatella, that's his 21st tackle for the season. Sabatella.
2-yard gain on the play. Second down and long.
Second down, and they got to get to the 45. They're sitting on the 20. So it's 20. 25 to the 45. That's not hard to figure out.
They're on a 25, yeah? Yeah, long way.
It was a quick hold that closed up. As Michael May, number 44, hits the center of the line. Now it's going to bring up a third and long for the Norsemen.
Number 34, Anthony Constantinides on the tackle.
3-yard gain. Third down and long for the Norsemen.
We have a good crowd up here. Beautiful night.
Oh my God, have we lucked? I mean, we had
My
a tough
God, is
time
it
doing these
beautiful.
games. We're not downstairs in the press box, we're on the roof because of social distancing. But the two games we did here could have been done in July. Argenziano is in a passing situation. Sorensen's in motion. Argenziano's back. Looks to throw deep. Whoa. He had Sorensen. Also, Ruff was back there. That looked like it was going to be a collision.
Ruff, it almost hit Ruff, number 1. John gave a little bark, Ruff, and ball went right over his head.
Let's see who's going back to kick.
Looks like 83.
Tough to see the numbers. It really is, folks.
83, yep.
83?
Yeah. That's the second page.
Nice kick.
Oh, you got to pick that
The
up.
ball rolls.
My goodness. Look at that roll.
Nice roll. So Westwood will have their second possession. They lead 7-0 with 7:14 to go over Demarest.
First and 10 Westwood.
That was a heck of a punt. Great bounce. You know, you always say, don't let that ball bounce. Catch it, pick it up. And it went for another 15 yards.
If that was 83, we don't have him.
83, well,
The kid who kicked.
Mr. Smith. That's our
think-
first Mr. Smith. Larry?
Mr. Smith.
Yeah, we don't have him. I don't have 83 myself.
The last number he got is 75.
All right,
All right, Westwood comes up first and 10.
from a 24.
Morganson's going to run around the
this,
left
look at
side, hits a hole, and falls across the 30 where
9.
he is down. That's a first down.
Takes it himself. Tripped up by
Yep, first down.
Kimlani. Flag on the play.
Oh, got a
They're
flag.
backing up. It looks like against the Cardinals.
Yeah, holding on the Cardinals. They'll back him up from the spot of the foul. Let's see. And
15 yards,
they are
right?
going back. 15, 14, 14-yard line.
Yep.
They got to get to the 34, so it's first and 20. If my mathematics is good.
It's a good 20, yep. Maybe about 20, yeah, give or take. 20 is a good one. We stop at a 0 at the end.
All right, Borgenson has a first and 20 play. Goes a jet screen and
Gain of
brought
about
down
4.
quickly after a short gain.
54 and a stop, but let me pick him up.
Ruff with the Yeah, that was rough with the reception.
And Mitchell Goodson made the stop, 54. So this has got to be a 24, 20,
Ruff, Dugan,
and probably
and Lawton out to the left. Morganson's looking.
wide open,
Gonna
44.
throw downfield again to Lawton. Lawton has it. It breaks away from one. He's
Need
at
a
the
block.
45, at the 40.
You need a
He's
block.
at
You
the
got to
30.
wait for the block.
He cuts inside. Gets away from another.
We got a touchdown.
Look at him run.
We
What
got
a
a
run.
touchdown.
What
From
a
the
run.
23, 77 yards.
And it was all him after he caught the ball, but there's a flag.
Oh, what a
They
play.
may have, he turned so many people around. What a run.
That was 77
They're calling
yards.
it against Westwood, but my gosh, that was one of the better runs we've seen in a long time, where he caught the ball and he evaded 4 would-be tacklers.
And he waited for his block.
He
Two
sure
or
did.
3 outstanding blocks. One was for number 44, Jack Dugan. These sophomores stick together.
So they got him somewhere around the 20-yard line where the hold or the hit in the back was.
that
But
would've
you
been-
can see that happening, John, when he's running, he stops, your blocker comes to block. The defender has to turn with you, and he puts his back to the blocker, and you get hit in the back or you get held. But I'll tell you what a run.
77 yards. That's one you want to show all incoming players the type of offense
John,
that you throw.
he's a sophomore, folks. If you want
He's
to know,
a fantastic
he's a sophomore. Giordano loses one, and stays
still
on his
going.
feet. Still going. Giordano
David.
will not go down as he gets to the 27-yard line.
8-yard gain. Stopped by 74. Mr. Smith. Mr. Smith.
Second and short.
So, Morganson getting a call from Bobby Guy, who's the offensive coordinator here at Westwood. What a beautiful night, not a cloud in the sky, no wind.
No bats.
No bats. We had a bats here a couple of weeks ago.
That was Talafes, 74, that made
Still
the stop.
early. Giordano eludes one, but then can't elude the rest of the defense as he's knocked to the ground, as he lost a couple.
Looks like number 12 on the stop. Once again, James Rutiliano.
First down, Cardinals.
Oh, they're giving him a first down. I guess he went forward. Progress was just enough for a first down.
I tell you, that run, I'm still looking at that 77-yarder that was called because of a penalty.
Steven
What a
Veneziano, number 26, is in.
Trips to the right.
And Borgenson's going to run to the left. And Borgenson gets to about the 20-yard line. A nice run.
Number 15 made the stop.
Ferguson with the carry, tackled by
John
Buckley.
Buckley on the stop for Demarest.
Second down and 4.
Second down, 4 yards to go.
I tell you, Ricky's doing a great job. Those numbers on TV look beautiful, but when you take the camera off, you can't see the numbers.
Yeah, I'm gonna have
Look how
to.
beautiful they are there, Larry.
I'm gonna have to start looking at. We should have raised this monitor up to eye level. Oh, that's 52. Oh,
Maybe
that's
they'll
64.
pick you
Look
up,
at the
Larry.
numbers.
Sorry.
Oh yeah. It's like I found gold.
Larry, this is fantastic. How about this evening? My goodness, it's beautiful.
And
Oh, shoot.
motion. They're going to call against Westwood motion. Well,
You got it.
Westwood hasn't played in 3 weeks, John. Against
So you're
Dumont
gonna
was the
have-
last time.
You're going to have penalties. But their
They
offense-
were in quarantine for 2 weeks, and then they played. Prior to that, they played Dumont and played a nice game.
21-0.
Yep. We've got to talk to Brian Carr, Mr. Husky. He thought Dumont would have a shot against Westwood.
So you look at second and 8.
Lawton's going to go around the right side, and they corral him quickly, and he's dropped for about a 2-yard gain. Going to bring up a 3rd down and 7.
I'm trying to pick up that young man. I couldn't get the
Carry, tackled by
50,
Lee.
54, I believe.
Yeah, make it that.
1-yard gain, 3rd down.
Yeah, Thomas Lee. We
There you
agreed
go, you
with
got
the
him.
announcer. We got him.
You got him.
What a beautiful evening. My goodness.
What a great
How
complex
about
over
if we
here.
have this forever? I
Yeah.
don't need hot weather.
No, no. You know, 70 degrees,
70.
60, 70, doing football games. Beautiful. We got to go to Florida for that, or Virginia. Morganson wants to throw downfield for Lawton, and he overthrows him. He was double covered as he ran down the left side. So it's going to be a 4th down. I don't
Kick a
think
field goal?
No, I think field goal. Just a long field goal for a pro.
Well, we're on what? There's
This
20,
would be like a 46-yarder for a pro.
24. Yeah, 24-yard line.
You're down. It's 24, and 7 is
34.
31. It's a 41-yard field goal.
Eh. Get Ben Agajanian down here and let him kick it.
Ben Agajanian, what a name.
We can give a couple more names, all right? How about Lou the Toe Groza?
Now you're going back to the dark ages. They didn't have helmets then. They had
That's right.
plastic.
Lou Groza was.
So it was a timeout with 2:51. Westwood leads 7-0 over Demarest. You know, prior to the beginning of the game, we talked about the history of Westwood and Demarest, and there's some history with us. We want to bring it up now. Our first game, WCTV's first game that we ever did, was on November 26, 1987. Westwood played Demarest at the old A field. I believe it was senior day then, and it was Thanksgiving. And that's the first game we ever covered for high school sports 33 years ago.
And tell about the little place on top in the A field where we had to do the game.
We did it on top of the roof.
The camera person was outside their little area, outside the booth up there.
So what we're going to do, we are going to broadcast that game against Demarest Thursday night at 6 p.m., followed by this game at 8 p.m. And some of the people in Westwood and Demarest, you might remember some of the guys that played that game. Morganson throws over the middle. He had his man over the middle, Lawton, but he dropped the ball. So Demarest will take over 1st and 10. They trailed 7-0 with 2:47 to go in the first quarter. Just to finish that thought, John, that game, November 26, 1987, the seniors on that team are now 51 years old.
So what does that make you or I?
106. So so you pass the word. You get this game. You're going to see it Saturday. We have 3 different times. It's going to be on the internet. We are going to play the November 1987 game between Demarest and Westwood.
33 years.
33. Oh my God, where did time go? All right. And there's a handoff.
Great
No
defense.
gain. And we'll see who that running back is when he gets up. That's Mike.
I mean, there was 4 Cardinals on that. 34 was there.
I just can't believe 33 years ago. Thanksgiving, it's coming up.
I know
Couple
that.
of weeks will be 33-year anniversary.
33 years. So that makes we're only 53 now, right?
Yeah.
One leg.
Sean Valdez with the reception for Margenziano. Going to bring up a 3rd down and about 4. So again, Thursday night at 6 o'clock, Demarest at Westwood, and then at 8 o'clock, Demarest at Westwood, separated by 33 years.
And look at the announcers. Jet black hair. Well, you had a little salt and pepper though. Mine was black. Black hair.
You see John and I 33 years ago. That's us. Hard to believe. Margenziano. Oh, that ball was tipped away beautifully by Constantinides. So if he catches that ball,
a lot of room.
a lot of green area there.
You'll see that play come later on in the game.
You might. Joey Giordano, the junior, will drop back to his about somewhere around his 40-yard line when he's finished. We got to find out who this kicker is. We have no numbers past 80. Nice high kick. Giordano's going to let it bounce. They got to pick that ball
My
up.
goodness, look at this.
A beautiful bounce for Demarest, and
20.
the ball's at the 22-yard line.
Demarest down to the punt on the Cardinals' 23-yard line.
And Coach Hart is telling Giordano, you could fair catch that.
First quarter, the Cardinals lead the Northeast
Yeah,
17.
another 10 yards you've given back.
You know,
to
John, I
Demarest.
go back to 1986-87 championship at Giants Stadium. Giants played Washington. The wind was 20 miles an hour, gusting to 45.
Ooh.
And I'm trying to remember the wide receiver the Giants had. And he caught every punt in that game. And Parcells said he saved them over 100 yards.
All right. We got to think of that name of that individual. We
Yeah,
gotta go into our
I
memory
forgot
bank.
his name. Can you imagine that? I see his face. I'll get it.
All right.
Giordano
Excellent. Gain of
to the
about
25-yard line.
2. Well, I got number 60 made this stop. One of the, well, I don't have a 60. I got
Second down and about 7 yards to go.
I think he might have been the punter too. I'm not 60.
60 is the
Might have been
punter.
the punter too.
Yeah, I don't have. That's Mr. Smith.
Yeah.
Larry, I go 59 to 61.
We don't
So
have the
Mr.
punt.
Smith is 60.
Blame it on the pandemic.
Yep.
Get out of everything.
Oh my good. Ooh, look at
Laughlin has it. He's got the middle and it's closed up, but he's close to a first
this.
down.
Ooh, the way the referee
Got a
made
first
me a
down.
first.
Gave him a first down with 38 seconds to go.
44 in the stop
With one.
is Michael May.
First down.
Michael May.
So a first down, the clock is running. We're at 32nd mark of the first quarter. I believe could be the last play of the quarter. Westwood leads 7-0 on a 56-yard pass reception from Ian Borgenson to Colby Lawton. Are we going to get this play in? Borgenson, hands off to Giordano, cuts inside, stays on his feet, gets to about the 35-yard line, and the quarter will end with Westwood having the ball with the second down and about 8 yards to go. You are watching WCTV, the all-volunteer group from the Township of Washington. All right, Westwood's ready. Second down, 8 yards to go. There's a double move to Dugan, and he overthrows him and covered beautifully downfield. Dugan made a double move.
Quite a play, that young man, a sophomore.
Oh, he did a great job.
Covered by number 12.
James Rutiliano did a great job in covering him.
Third down and 8.
Yeah,
So
Jack
third
Dugan
down
had
and 8.
he's got 21 tackles in the 3 games. Not bad for a sophomore.
No, not bad. So it's third down now, 7 yards to go. They tried a double move on him, and he
Yeah.
stood with him.
Yeah, the defender stayed, and then it had to be a perfect throw.
Borgenson looking. Has
Lot of
some room
room,
on the
lot
left
of
side.
room.
He's going to have a first down for sure as he runs out of bounds around the 50-yard line.
About 20-yard gain.
So Borgenson went back to pass, saw he didn't have anybody open, and took off to his left and picked up a first down.
And he smartly went out of bounds. No hits. Once you had all the yards, you don't need to get hit. But he's running very well right now. He had the bad leg for a long time.
Yep, he's doing, yeah, his leg is better. He's happy he's playing. I saw him in July, and he was hoping to play his senior year. Borgenson throws out here to Laughlin. He's got
Wide
some
open.
room, and he eludes a would-be tackle, gets down to the 30-yard line. This Colby Lawton is unbelievable. You know, Dugan and Lawton, 2 sophomores, they are talented.
Made the stop, but what a move. Nice move, and he's got great hands, the young man.
Not Joe Morris.
No, Joe Morris,
What position?
Wide receiver.
wide receiver.
Stephen Baker.
Stephen Baker, touchdown maker.
Lionel Manuel.
Ricky's going through every play of the 1986 Giant roster.
Look at this, trips to
Because
the
none of
left,
us up here can
Larry.
remember the name. I know you're yelling at your TV what the name is. And Borgenson falls across the 30.
Morrison with the carry.
Looks 12, I believe.
Reed with the tackle.
And Ruliano, number 12.
So no gain, I believe they giving it 2nd down and 10 yards to go.
On about the 29-yard line.
How about Bobby Johnson or Stacy Robinson? Those are the 2 wide receivers for 86.
All right.
We got everybody up here trying to think of the name. Borgenson's back. Slips and
move.
slides. Throws downfield.
What a catch,
Caught.
touchdown.
Oh my God, what a catch by Ruff.
29-yard touchdown.
Ruff with a touchdown catch between 2 would-be defenders and comes down with it on the goal line.
Number 1.
Wow. John Ruff, a junior. Somehow he caught the ball, but wait a minute, a long discussion with the referee. Did Borgenson pass the line of scrimmage?
Uh-oh, they're checking.
They're
Let's see,
checking,
now
they're
gonna
checking.
Talk to the ref.
Personal foul? Oh, it's a personal foul.
Ooh.
Roughing the quarterback, all right.
Oh.
Wait. Or it looks like against
And
Westwood.
then an illegal man downfield.
Oh, you're kidding.
So we got, now if I read that right, we have personal foul, but an illegal man downfield.
We're going to play 1 on each team. They will offset. We will repeat 2nd down.
That play never happened.
So we're gonna have to play, the play never happened. It's a do-over.
But it looked nice, except you lost it down.
That's twice they've had 2 good points. Yeah. We have a whistle for
I got it. The guy's name is McConkey. Phil McConkey.
Phil McConkey.
I know all of you were screaming at your TVs and computer screens.
You're right.
Figuring those 2 guys up there can't remember
Larry,
Phil
I remember that
McConkey.
catch.
So it was Phil McConkey who
short.
making these catches at Giant Stadium.
5'9", 5'10".
He was an Air Force. He was a helicopter pilot for 4 years in the Navy.
Boy, Larry, that's beautiful.
Phil McConkey. How could I forget him? And Borgenson running to his left is dropped for a big loss.
Number 44 with
That's
the
May?
sack, Michael May.
Yeah,
Oh my.
good linebacker.
Morrison sacked by Michael May.
So that's a big loss. So Westwood that had a touchdown brought back because there was an illegal man downfield.
And now you're looking at over 20 yards for a first down.
Oh, this is 3rd and tomorrow. They got to get to the 19-yard line. They're on the 39.
3rd and 22.
So, 3rd and 20. Got to find Lawton in the seam again.
Oh,
Oh, Borgenson
Big
is
sack.
completely stopped.
72,
Yeah.
paid a ride.
Tackler number 72.
That James Liparini. Liparini goes, oh my goodness, 280-pounder, 6'3", 280.
Not bad. I saw him on the outside. He beat the left tackle, came in, and just overpowered that tackle and got to the quarterback, Borgenson, and dropped him for a big loss.
44 is going to kick. Or he's not.
Dugan. And it was fair catch by
Well, that's a
number 8.
good
Now,
fake.
that's what you want. You want your young man to make a fair catch.
Fair caught by Davis.
And Dugan, at time, has a chance to do a run or kick in that situation.
So we have 8 minutes and 20 seconds to go, 7-0. Westwood leads. They took a touchdown off the board for Westwood on a fantastic catch by Ruff between 2 would-be defenders. How we got it. I want to go back and look at that on the slow motion or see it again tomorrow.
He's a junior.
Oh, up to the 15-yard line.
It looks like Constantinides, number 34, made the stop
And that was May
on
with
May.
the run.
4-yard gain. 2nd down and 6 for Demarest.
So you got the Constantinides.
So that's a
Brothers.
pickup of 4. Yeah.
They both played in this game already.
Argenziano wants to throw. He fires one out here. Bullet. And
Nice
catching it
tackle.
is Sean Vedas.
And Ruff made the tackle.
Now that was a good throw. That was a very
That was thrown
strong,
perfect.
strong throw. First down for the Norsemen. Argenziano calling signals. He has trips to the right. Fakes, looks, tries to run and gets across the 30-yard line. He got something out of nothing.
Number 23 on the stop. Again, young Constantinides.
For a 3-yard gain.
And the quarterback got 3-yard gain. So if you don't know who made the tackle, you got the Constantinides brothers.
Yeah, he's a sophomore. Got a senior and a sophomore. Second down and 7, we'll call it. Argenziano rolls to his right. He's looking, has his man in the out there.
Number
Colin
17.
Ross. So Colin Ross. So now Demarest has they have a little continuity here.
Little rhythm.
First down, Demarest.
A lot of room that time on that receiver. Right on the 40.
Argenziano rolls a little bit to his left. Fires way downfield to Vadas. Oh boy, there was some banging down there, but nothing. They didn't call anything. Vadas and Ruff were fighting for position.
He just stood there. That was a good move on that defender. Because if he would have moved any hand or twisting, it would have been a penalty.
You know, they just touched a wide receiver today in pro football. It's a interference.
That was a good throw, though.
No, that was very good. Both kids were fighting for the ball, and it was a good non-call.
Argenziano. A
May-
junior, Larry.
Yeah, Mayer's to his right. Mayer's the safety valve. He throws. Oh, he was looking for a jet screen right in the middle, and just couldn't get it as it went to Kelmani
That was it.
off his fingertips.
There you had, they cleared the middle, one went to the right, the other one to the left, and they just sent them, the individual up the middle.
Third down and 10 yards to go.
Third and 10.
Third and 10. They got to get to the 50. Argenziano's back. Looking. Throws downfield to Vadas. And it's knocked away as he's defended by 2 Westwood. Linares and looks like Ruff again.
1 and 12.
So it's going to bring up a 4th down and a punting situation with 6 minutes and 12 seconds to go.
There's a penalty, though.
Uh-oh. A lot of penalties.
Penalty against Demarest, it looks like. Let's see.
And
Yep,
deny
they're
it.
moving back. Holding against,
Now, Coach
Demarest.
Hard's going to decline. He wants him to punt.
yep.
There's Matt.
Uncle Matt.
Uncle Matt's warming up.
He's warming up. How come he doesn't get a hoarse throat the way he yells?
I wonder what he sounds like
He must lubricate it.
Saturday morning.
A little aqua.
Lawton is back for the punt.
Our cameraman is laughing.
Let's see if we can
Oh, we're
find the
laughing.
punter.
I thought it was going to be blocked. You got to pick it up, catch
You
it.
still got to pick it up.
Oh, no, don't let him. It touched.
Linares almost touched it. They did. Linares touched it.
And it was recovered by number 25.
Linares was down there, and the ball touched him. I thought he was very close to it.
Joe Carcanzano made the recovery. That's a big play.
Oh, yeah.
You got to
Big play
clear that area.
With 6 minutes to go.
Smells like something.
Westwood's been having
burning.
having a
over
tough
there,
time
there's
here.
a fire to the left of us.
Now we got a fire. We have bats. Now we got fire.
You can smell it.
Pestilence, flood. What else?
You can smell it, my
Don't
God.
you smell smoke?
Yeah, it is smoke.
Vadas gets the snapback, and gets across the 25-yard line. Oh, no, that can't be a
Hey,
fire.
that's smoke. That's
No, that's gone. Whatever it was, it's gone.
a couple of trees are gone.
No, there it is. Look at the monitor. There's a smoke.
Look at the smoke.
Could that be fog?
No, that smell. Ooh,
Maybe they're smoking out the bats.
Somebody's making dinner.
they got rid of the bats, I think.
Hey, John, Ricky's right. Maybe Miss Peg's making you dinner.
Ooh, that'd be good.
I think she burnt the fish. I think that and the house came down. And we got flags all over the places. May one's around the left side.
I'm still worried about that smoke.
Let's see what this is.
Yeah, you wonder what that was.
That could be the landscaper over there
Could be.
holding again.
Holding against Demarest as we try to find out the cause and the effect
You can smell
of the
it,
smoke
boy.
there. Man. Well, it doesn't look like it's getting any worse. Hey, by the way, we're up here. Can we get something happens? Are we getting off here or we're jumping?
Let me see. Larry, we can't jump.
Oh, forget about
Well,
it.
no, you wait. If you jump to this level, you break one leg. If you go to jump the other leg, you die.
You go to Becker's.
Maybe it's the Knights of Columbus that burning something.
You go right to the cemetery.
Oh. That's the only way they're going to break this team up.
Could you imagine trying to
one
get us
guy's going to jump here and die. That's all. Ricky will have to
All right,
jump.
John.
All right, here I go.
Do your bully walk.
Oh my God.
You didn't know John was in the Olympics for bully flags. Antenziano's got plenty of time. Now he's going to run for it.
Ooh.
And he gets across the 30-yard line to about the 28-yard line.
Argentiano takes it himself.
Well, that's the end of that.
That was a
6-yard
big.
gain, third down and 14.
So it's going to be a 3rd down and 14. The clock is at almost the 4-minute mark of the half. Westwood leads 7-0.
We're back, Larry. We're not. Nobody's going to jump. We're back and doing
They're
the
coming
game.
with ladders. Angiano
Ooh,
throws.
ooh,
Yes,
that's
it's
a
Valis
perfect
open.
throw.
And he gets inside the 10-yard line. And they're
To the
spotting him
5?
out at the 5. What a throw by
Beautiful
Argentiano.
throw.
Near the 5-yard line, first and goal.
As the receiver turned right
That was
there.
a beautiful throw. On the run, too, John. Argentiano calling signals, hands to May. May hits the center of the line, fighting his way down to about the 3-yard line. Wait for the spot.
Look at that, all the bodies. That was the quarterback that ran the ball, I believe.
No, it was May.
Oh, May, okay.
May up the middle for 1 yard. Second down and goal.
2nd down and goal. The ball is at the 3. Argentiano calling signals. You have motion. Argentiano's going to run. Gets to the
He's
goal
in.
line and in as he falls in. So Andrew Argentiano gets it in for a touchdown. And Demarest takes advantage of Westwood's mistake and scores a touchdown. And the PAT can bring this game to a tie score. Right now it's 7-6. Let's see who's kicking this. Get his number, Rick.
Well, we got to get a close-up here. Looks like a short number.
Number 2, Sorensen.
Number
Kick is
2.
up. Oh, and it's good. So with 3 minutes, 27 seconds to go, we are all tied, 7-7 here at Westwood High School. You are watching WCTV, the all-volunteer cable access group from the Township of Washington. The score, 7-7, Westwood and Demarest. Lawton is back.
So what, 3:27 to go in the first half.
Yeah, nice. I tell you, it's a well-played game. We had a lot of action. We had a fire.
Couple of mistakes. Yeah, it had
Somebody's
to be the
burning something?
landscaper. Had to be the landscaper burning. Onside kick.
Oh, that's a nice onside kick. It's got to go 10 yards.
It didn't go 10.
It didn't go 10.
It went 8.
That's it. Came close.
Imagine they had to get
That was a nice try.
Everybody should have blown on the ball to push it over from 2 more
Well,
feet
Westwood was very smart,
and got away.
and that means you're well coached because they waited to go 10 yards.
Yeah.
And that ball was just dying, and they've just waited there. If Demarest would have touched it, it would have been an illegal touch.
Right.
If Westwood would have touched it, it would have been a live ball.
And if it exceeded the 10 yards and Demarest touched it and jumped on it, it would have been their ball.
Ruff,
after 10.
Dugan, and Lawton. And they hand the ball off to Giordano, who falls his way to the 41-yard line.
About 6, stopped by 67 on the stop. Let's pick up that young man.
Westwood quickly to the line of scrimmage, but they have plenty of time with 3 minutes and 10 seconds to go in the half. Jorgensen looks, doesn't have anybody. Looks now, throws. I think he threw that ball away,
Yes, he
intended
did.
for Dugan. 3rd down and 5.
Rolling right, looking for Dugan. Incomplete. 3rd down and 5.
Let me see how he's limping. Number 7.
No, he seems to be okay. He looked downfield. He couldn't find anybody. They
He
were
was
covered.
trying to, eye to eye, trying to get the receiver to break the pattern and go deep, and they didn't do it. So 3rd and about 5 yards on the 37-yard line, 42-yard line, let's say, make it.
Morgansen's calling signals. He's going to run for it from the beginning, and he gets across the 40-yard line. Going to bring up a 4th down and probably 2 or 3 yards. Let's see what Coach Hard does. I think he's going to go for it.
They put it right on 3 yards.
4th and 3. Woo. 2 minutes, 45 seconds to go. They could try to milk this clock down.
There's
Ball's
a big
on the 40.
decision. Well, you can call a timeout and talk about it.
Here we go.
From the 40.
4th down. Laughlin's in motion. He throws out here to Laughlin. Laughlin has some room, gets
It'll
away
be
from
more.
one,
First down.
and he has a 1st down.
When he started dancing, I said, you better go. You had to go another half a yard.
Reception made by Lawton.
So Lawton has the 1st down. Westwood will have now 2 minutes and 10 seconds to go in the half to move this ball into scoring position. They have plenty of time.
Oh.
They got a couple of timeouts to call if they have
Yeah,
to.
2 minutes, and moving, 157, plenty of time.
Giordano's hit on the line of scrimmage. Maybe he
Great
lost the yard.
defense.
44.
44.
That
on
may
the
is some.
stop.
That may is some linebacker. Woo.
He looks like he's the defensive
He's
captain.
loss of 1. So 2nd 11 as we get to the 1:30 mark. Clock tick 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 tick.
Sounds like a time bomb.
Sorensen. Morgansen wants to throw downfield. No good, incomplete. He was double teamed.
12 and 8 on the stop.
Intended for Steve Veneziano.
Broken up.
You know, John, I'm getting the feeling here that the defensive backs for
Adjusted.
Demarest are doing a very nice job on the Westwood receivers. They're not getting open like they did on that first drive, even
Definitely.
the second drive. They're just shutting them down now.
Definitely an adjustment on the defense, absolutely.
So
So-
1 minute and 10 seconds to go. 3rd down and 11 for Westwood as Dugan, Lawton, and Ruff
Trips.
go out to the left. Demarest is out to the right.
There was only 2.
Morgansen doesn't find anybody. He's being rushed. Throws downfield, no good. Again, 3 guys are around the defender, around the ball, or the wide receiver.
44.
So it's going to bring up a 4th down.
So we
With
had
1 minute and 4 seconds to go. John, it's at the ball is at the
36.
35, 36. You're not getting the ball back at the second half. So at the 36-yard line, you're not punting here.
No.
You're only going to pick up, if it gets into the end zone, you're going to pick up 16
You
yards.
need 11 yards.
11 yards.
And you got
But Demarest has been shutting them down the last 2 series with their wide receivers.
Trips to the left now.
They're doing a
Wide
doubles.
open 2. 2 is wide open.
Oh, he throws downfield and
Look at number
Dugan's
2.
off his fingers. And he had to be a perfect throw.
Number 2 was wide open that time, Larry.
36.
So
As everybody went right, he went left. He was wide open.
So 1 minute to go in the half. Demarest has the ball. And let's see what they can do in the last 60 seconds of the first half. We are all tied 7-7, Demarest and Westwood. It's been an interesting, tough, hard-fought, evenly fought game. Score indicates that. May gets a nice run of about 7 yards.
That was a stopping tackle right there, 44.
No, he doesn't stop, and May's still running.
May up the middle.
Looks
Dugan is
looks
quite
like
a
Coach
player.
Mottola doesn't want to stop the clock.
A sophomore, 44, Dugan. You'll be hearing a lot about that young man. Wide
Over
open.
the middle. Now he'll stop the clock
Yeah.
as he gets it out to Kelmani.
Pass caught by Kamlani.
That clock will stop now and they're moving the clock. I tell you, John,
Cardinals 46.
Demarest has had the better play since the middle of the first quarter.
They made some adjustment on defense.
Westwood gave them an opening, and boy, did they take it.
He had that one key penalty that hurt the.
Down the middle. Oh, he had his man down the middle, Kalami. Just overthrew him.
Number 12 on the stop.
So second down
Demarest
with
on the
12
defense.
seconds to go.
He was ready to push him down if he caught that ball. That pattern was a nice thrown ball.
You know what you miss at these football games? You miss a lot of things. You miss the concession stand being open.
I agree. I love that noise, the smell of the coffee,
The smell of the Frankfurters.
Frankfurters. Oh my goodness, feels good. You know what we should do? Next, we should bring a little hibachi, and then we can smell it right. We can eat a hot dog while we do the game.
Here than we got.
Argenziano, he's going to fire it downfield. Knocked away by Dugan with 5 seconds to go in the half.
Broken up by Dugan. Flag on the play.
And there's another flag on the play. Let's see what they're going to call. They're going to call it against Demarest on a hold.
Holding again.
So that'll back them up 10 yards with 5 seconds to go.
I take a knee, or well, you're going to
Well, you're getting the ball back in the second half. You know, I never want to take a knee, but look what they're doing. Westwood's doing the umbrella defense. They're putting everybody back. Safeties, corners are back. It's going to be almost impossible to throw over them.
This is when you can have one of those, like you see in the pros.
Now,
and
we're going to have
college.
a knee here, John.
I can see that, yes.
And
There
that's
it
it.
is.
So we played a half, and we are all tied, 7-7, Demarest versus Westwood. You are watching WCTV, the All Volunteer Cable Access Group from the Township of Washington.
Happens in these games. How many times the Giants lost with us? One team mistake.
send your attention to the 50-yard line as we welcome to the field your very own 2020 Westwood Cardinals cheerleaders, led by head coach Victoria Gemke.
Victoria Gemke!
Well, here we go. Whoa, whoa, he had his foot down. Oh, the young man had his foot down.
Number 8.
And we don't have number 8. How do you like that?
Let's see.
Mr. Smith.
Mr. Smith, that's Mr. Smith number 2.
Westwood doesn't have a number 8. We can't find anybody with number 8. So the ball is going to be spotted at the 20-yard line, where the Norsemen will take over 1st and 10. We're all tied here, 7-7 at Westwood High School in Washington Township, Bergen County, New Jersey. Argentiano will call the signals. Hands off the Vadas around the left side, and
what a hit.
Boy, is he hit. Woo! Linares comes up and whacks him.
Great job by Linares. What a hit. You're right. I think twice coming around that side again.
Well, if he hit me like that, the Westwood ambulance could take me away.
1 yard gain on the play.
Argentiano calling signals. 2nd and 8. Throws out here to Vadas, and he is tackled very quickly out there.
34.
Constantinides, huh?
Yes, 34.
Latest with reception.
So he played that very well.
Both of them are playing together, I guess. The two brothers have been
3rd
in.
down and 10 yards to go.
3rd down and 10.
Now see the intensity that they started the game, you see it now on defense. They must have got a little chat.
Mike. And he's going to have...
He's short.
Ooh, he's going to be short by about a yard, I think.
You got a punt.
May with the carry.
So May with a yard short, bringing up a 4th down. Let's see where the spot's going to be.
2
It's
yards.
a long one.
1 yard gain on 3rd
1
down.
plus.
4th down and 1.
One in a little bit.
Matola's going to go for it here. 4th down and about 1. Wow. May picked up 9.5 yards on that one. It's close. He'll try it again. May's got it down the right side. And he is knocked down as he gets across the 45-yard line.
Sabatella on the stop or a touchdown.
And a penalty.
Michael May.
And a penalty on Westwood.
Holding on Demarest.
They're going to bring it
Holding
back
on
on a hold.
Demarest.
Oh,
Fourth down.
They'll repeat the fourth down, but that was a
boy,
beautiful play.
both teams have big plays taken back by holding. Yeah, you might have heard
Larry,
some
that
chit-chat.
wasn't me.
That wasn't me either. But
Was it Ricky?
May, it wasn't me. It wasn't you. It wasn't Ricky.
Man in the moon?
The guy putting out the fire. That'll be a kick.
That would be punting situation. That hurt though.
Yeah, you know what? Both teams have had great run.
Oh,
Blocked by Dugan. Dugan blocks it.
Larry,
And Westwood
that
will take
punter-
over inside the 20-yard line. Is that Dugan? No, it's Constantinides. I'm sorry.
Blocked by number 34, Anthony Constantinides.
Constantinides blocked
But
it.
Larry, that punter takes too much time. Couple of punts right now were almost blocked. And this is a big play for Westwood.
Boy, he had a shot at that punter from the snap.
And there he goes right back out.
So the senior, Constantinides, with a big block. So you see that
First and 10 Westwood on
how
the
penalties can hurt.
17-yard line.
Demarest made
yeah.
a great run by May, going 4th and 1, picking up almost 20 yards, brought back for a hold, and the next preceding play is a block punt.
So
Ruff
both
comes
teams
out to
have
the
done
right.
that for the scores.
Giordano.
Oh,
Whoa, individual effort.
did a nice job picking up 3 yards.
Couple of players are injured for Demarest, getting up slowly, and one player is not getting up. Butigliano was injured, but he ran off the field under his own power. Looks like he's going to return. Hopefully he returns. Giordano hits right up the middle, and he's staying on his feet.
Couple of yards.
Yeah, coming up a 3rd down. We'll see what the spot is. 3rd and 4.
4 yards.
So he picked up 4, which brings up a 3rd and 4.
Brings up 3rd down and 4.
Now what do you do here if you don't make the first down?
You go for it. It's 4 down
Okay.
territory.
All right. Coach,
Well, I don't know, John. You got a good field goal
he
kicker.
is a good kicker, but let's wait to see what happens with
Let's see
play
what it is.
number 3rd
Let's see.
down.
It'll be a long kick
Short
for high
5.
school. Lawford going around the left side. It's
Gotta
a block
cut
on
up.
the outside. And he's going to get close to a first down.
First down by 2 yards, at least 1 yard.
Laws with some room out to the
That was
strong
power
side near
sweep.
First down.
He had some nice blocking on the outside.
He's hurt. Look at his.
Yep, he got injured. He looks like he got,
First down, Westwood.
looks like he hurt his ankle.
He's a heck of a ball player,
Oh.
sophomore.
On the Norseman 7.
He played as a freshman last year. Him and Dugan to a certain extent, but he was playing as a freshman.
An outstanding player.
Hey, here we are.
On the 7-yard line.
Morganson calling signals. Giordano up the middle and fights his way close to the
Maybe to a 2-yard line.
3-yard line. Yeah, that was first
Let's
and
see.
goal.
Stop by 55.
Demarest 2-yard line.
Boy, they went right up the
Second
middle.
goal.
Roger Hung.
That's power running.
Now, what do you got? 2nd and short?
2nd and goal from the 2.
Oh, yeah, 2nd and
2nd and
2.
2 from the.
Yeah, about the 2.
All right, they got the score.
Look at his stack, 10th stack.
Giordano. Boy, they knew it was coming. They just poured everybody in on the right side. So it's going to bring up a 3rd down now in 5.
Dennis Lee with a tackle for a loss.
let's
Brings
see
up
the-
3rd goal.
That's the 3. He got back to the original line of
That
scrimmage.
time he had 10 players to stop that play. I mean, you should have a little pass or run the other side.
Well, they had it scouted,
Yep.
and they had it figured out that he was going to get the ball.
Yeah, Demarest, unbelievable. They had 10 in the box.
Well, they're coming up with 10 in the box
We got the
again.
same situation.
And Bobby
Timeout.
Guy, the offensive coordinator, saw that the play he was going to wasn't work, as Demarest brought almost 10 people up in the box, and he immediately called timeout. So with 6:33 to go, we're tied. Westwood will have a 3rd down and goal from the 3-yard line. You are watching WCTV, the all-volunteer cable access group from the Township of Washington, Bergen County, New Jersey.
Look at this
Here we
stat.
go. Oh, look at his formation. Pitch out here, touchdown. Constantinides.
Westwood.
That's
Constantinides.
Constantinides.
Constantinides, the younger one.
Number 23, Yanni Constantinides.
They put up a bunch, I guess that's what you want to call it, bunch right, and they threw right.
Pass.
So the block punt by Constantinides,
Neat.
and his brother catches the touchdown pass. So Anthony blocks it, and Yanni catches the touchdown. And Levy puts it through. So with 6:29 to go, Westwood leads 14-7.
6.5 minutes left in the 3rd quarter. Westwood Cardinals take the lead 14-7 over the Norsemen of Demarest.
All right, Levy will kick off for Westwood after they scored a touchdown. Line drive kick.
Scribbler.
Picked up. And
Nice
dropped.
tackle. Pick him up to the right. That's number 21 on the tackle for Westwood.
Sabatella.
With a nice open field.
That's another
Sabatella.
sophomore, John.
He's a heck of a ball player.
Spotted at the 25-yard line of Demarest.
So 1st and 10 for the Norsemen on the 25-yard line.
I like that name, Anthony Sabatella.
Nice
Hey.
name, huh?
Oh, Antonio Sabatella.
There's May. And he's going to get maybe back to the line of scrimmage. Wait for they until they have to sort this all out.
To the original line of scrimmage. 2nd down and 10.
I was here for the freshman game. I forget who they were playing. I don't know if they were playing the Norsemen. And I was outside far away. I couldn't get in. And I was watching them, and they won 30-0. And John, they are big.
I like to see him. I'll have to try to get to
they
see
got
one
some
of
big
those games.
linemen. Westwood's going to have some big linemen coming up in the next couple of years. Argenziano throws, incomplete, intended for Sorensen.
Look at that.
Argenziano looking for Sorensen, incomplete.
The
Dylan-
right side, there was
Dylan
nobody
Downs.
on defense.
Dylan Downs was down there.
A fake pass and a run with the ball. The guy would have run about 30 yards.
Nice. Ba, ba, da, ba. Boy, have we lucked out with the weather. We're going to be here next week, hopefully. You never know with games being shifted and changed, and at the last moment, the pod games, you play 6 games and they give everybody 2 games to play. Next week, Westwood will have their first pod game, and that'll be against Bergenfield, which we haven't seen in a long time. Argenziano, and he's
look at
set.
that tackle.
Wow, he's dropped by
21.
Downs.
Anthony
Sabatella.
with the
I
sack.
like this
Sabatella.
young man. He's a sophomore. We're going to have to get a nickname
Big
for
loss on
him.
the play. 4th
They
down
got,
and
you think
long
about this,
coming up for Demarest.
Dugan and Laughlin, Sabatella, Constantinides, not bad. Sophomores.
And your quarterback could be number 1, right? Who is the quarterback? 2 of them, right? You'll have a senior and a junior.
Yep.
Ooh.
Pisanich. Nice high kick.
Oh,
And this
shit.
and fumble. Let's see what happened.
Westwood got
Westwood's got it.
Come on.
Giordano dropped it.
23 recovered.
That's the only thing I've ever seen
Punt
Giordano
recovered by
have
the
a little
Cardinals.
problem with,
First and 10 Westwood.
trying to field the
Demarest
punt.
territory.
But that ball was up there.
That was Yanni Constantinides.
Now he's out all over. He's another sophomore. Joey Giordano. brother was
God.
IV. Oh, that's
Yeah.
Coach Dennis Hard for Westwood.
Yeah, you hate to see that. On a fair catch, then you drop it, right?
There's Giordano. Look at this. He gets across the 40.
Giordano
A
for
junior.
9 yards.
I bet you this week Giordano's going to be taking punts
Out just past
for about an
the
hour.
You got to put him. I would put him back there. If not him, you got to get. I would even go to.
But remember I told you, John, when you start playing in this level
Right.
and you kick the ball very high, it's very difficult for these young kids to catch the ball. It's not easy. We see them do it in college and pros. It looks very easy. Laughlin eludes one, eludes two, and he's going to be gang tackled.
But then you got to
But
work.
I think he has enough for a first down.
I would make Lawton, but you got to work with these
First
young
down,
men.
Cardinals.
You got to have a lot of high kicks and let them catch the ball.
Well, I told you before, I couldn't think of his name, Phil McConkey. Bill Parcells said when the Giants beat Washington for the NFC Championship and go on to the Super Bowl, and they finally beat Denver, McConkey was catching balls, fair catching, and I'm telling you, the wind was 30 to 40
Yeah,
mile
see.
an hour gusts, and he caught everything. The Washington players were letting the ball bounce and roll for another 15, 20, 30 yards. There's a double move by Westwood, but Morganson can't find anybody, and he's hit from behind. Morganson's tried a couple of times double moves, didn't have it, and then was crushed by the defensive lineman.
No gain on the play. Second down and 10.
No gain.
And see here, you have the ball on the 37-yard line. You got to get some yards, at least get a field goal out of this.
If you're Westwood, you want to get a field goal, make it 2 scores. If you're Demarest, you definitely have to stop them.
Well, now you got twins to the right and twins to the left. Looks like
And
a pass.
It's like that poem that they wrote, The Midnight Rider, Paul Revere.
All right.
Boardson calling signals. And he throws to the outside,
Broke it.
and Lawton falls to the 30-yard line. Boy, that was trickery. Fake to Giordano, started running to his right and then pitched it out to Lawton,
Hey,
who picked
listen.
up about 7 yards.
Third down and 4 for the Cardinals.
So on
So
the
3rd and 4
31-yard
now.
line,
You're in 4th down territory
absolutely.
as the clock continues to tick. Ruff comes out to the right. Dugan is in the slot. Downfield for Ruff. And
They
somebody's
both
got
got
it. Somebody's got it.
Let's see which way.
Ruff got it.
Pass intercepted by number 1, John Ruff.
That was unbelievable.
I'm telling you, this kid, we've seen him a couple of weeks,
2-yard
Ruff.
line.
He goes up and gets
First
the
and
ball,
goal.
and he wants the ball. The ball belongs to him, and he fights for
He's
it.
only 5'5"? No.
No, he can't
no.
be 5'.
He, somebody,
I think he plays like he's 6'5".
that was great job. Jumped up.
That was one-on-one, and he took the ball away
It
from the
took
defender.
How long for the referee to make that call, right?
You had to
Yeah,
wait. They were fighting for
absolutely.
it. Somebody was going to get it.
Knocking on the door.
And if both players have it, it goes to the offense.
That's correct.
Tie goes to the field.
Goes
Tie
to
goes
the
to the
offense.
offense.
Absolutely.
Morganson calling signals. He's going to run for it. He has a little hold there. And
very close. Oh, he dropped the ball.
Nope.
No, he held on or he recovered.
He's down to the half-yard line.
Morganson down to the half-yard line. Second down and goal.
How does he know what I'm saying down there?
That was good.
Is
Yeah.
Is Radikowski the announcer tied into us?
Yes.
He is.
No. Radikowski. Dan.
Again, Demarest sniffs out the running play.
No. Oh, there's
And a
penalty.
flag comes flying high in.
If this is Westwood, this hurts.
Let's see what they're going to say here.
Goodness. Look at this.
It's got to be a personal foul.
Uh-oh, here we go.
Personal foul.
Against Demarest.
Against Demarest.
My goodness. Now imagine the other way if it was against
Well, you can't.
Westwood.
What do you do?
That's, what's
It's
half,
a half
what's
of-
half of one?
It was a half a yard. You made it a quarter of a yard. Is it a? That should be a first down, right,
It
John?
should be a first down. I see the one.
There's a one somewhere over there.
Yeah, you got to give him a first down.
There we go. Here comes the first down marker. Good.
Look at this.
Ah,
tight.
look at this. And Borgenson. Oh, they did a great job from the backside. Oh,
And they all
Demarest
went
did
to
a
get the-
really nice job from the backside. Valdez
1 yard
came
loss.
in with a number of other players, and they just got him.
That should end the fourth.
And that should be the last play of the third quarter. Will end with Westwood leading Demarest 14-7. This should be an interesting fourth quarter. You are watching WCTV, the all-volunteer cable access group from the Township of Washington, Bergen County, New Jersey, and for John's family in Italy, the United States of America. Right. Well, this is John and I doing our first high school game back in 1987.
We look like robbers.
And the game was against them. We're going to show this game on Thursday night at 6 o'clock. Can you believe these two guys?
Look at the way we look.
Look
we
at
look tough.
We're wondering what the heck we're doing.
It looks like we swallowed
And
something.
that look has been there for 33 years. All right, here we go now. Big
All
play.
right.
Second down. Laughlin wants to throw, and it bounces it. John Westwood's got to get this in.
They got to get a touchdown here.
Incomplete for Dugan.
Fourth down coming up. 3-yard line.
Whoa. Let's see what they're going to do. They're going to go for it. They're going to kick the I think they're going to kick a field goal.
Yeah, you got to come with some
You
points.
got to get points. Make this a two score game. Now, that picture, those two guys, those two car salesmen.
Oh my God! Can you believe that? I know. We look.
Where does Ricky find these pictures?
My God, could that have been you and me?
That wasn't me.
That wasn't me.
Kick is up, and it is good.
So what's that?
So Levy bangs it through, and Westwood takes a
17-yard
10-point
field goal.
lead, 17-7, with 11 minutes and 50 seconds to go in the game. Here comes Levy. He banks it up and taken by Valdez. And that is nice return across the 35-yard line.
Davis returns the kick out to the 36-yard line.
So Demarest will take over first and 10, and the ball will be placed on the 36-yard line.
That was a big field goal. You had to get points that time.
Oh yeah, points are very scarce here.
Yeah.
You know,
Both teams are playing very good defense. As the smell of smoke.
here we go again.
Burning lead.
And here comes the fire. May on the left side and fights his way, still clawing
like
and
somebody's
fighting his way
pushing.
to the 40-yard line.
May pushes forward out to the 41-yard line. 5-yard gain on the play.
Looks like 44 on the
Second
stop.
down and
72
5.
was helping push him up for us.
Yeah, I had Dugan. I had
5
Dugan
yards,
on,
huh?
Yeah, I had Dugan on the stop, but he's
Trips
a heck
here
of a
to
ball
the,
player.
we got trips to the right. Argenziano are calling signals. May gets whacked.
60.
6.
Justin Lampert with a tackle for
Lampert.
Justin Lampert. Boy, he
Third down
he
and
he
7.
came in like a
He's
a
hurting.
rocket. He was shot out of a rocket.
He's hurting. This is a big down.
Pitch out here to Vegas. He bangs away from one, bangs away from another, and falls on a second effort, enough for a first down.
They may have given it to him. Watching the referee. Let's see. No.
First down.
Short.
No, he got
wait
enough
a
for a
second.
first down.
Oh, no, you can't move the chart. Don't move the chains.
Sorensen with the reception out to the 46-yard line. First down, Demarest.
Huh? I guess they must have used a ruler to decide what that was.
Metric system.
Metric system. You're right. Metric system.
Nice run.
Yeah, he dove.
Argenziano keeps it, and he
he's
gets
a
across the
horse.
50 to about the 46-yard line.
44 stop, Dugan.
Argenziano, 8-yard carry up the middle. Dugan with the tackle.
Dugan had 21 tackles before this game. And one in INT.
May just dancing around out there, couldn't find anything,
52.
and was dropped for no gain.
Yeah, you're on
Maybe
third
a
and
yard.
about 3 yards.
Ball handed to May.
Under 10 minutes to go in the
No gain on
game.
the play.
Westwood leads 17-7.
Third down and 2.
Third down and 3 yards to go. Ross is out to the right. Argenziano's calling signals. Hands off to May on a counter. And May's gone down the right sideline. Only Dugan's back there to slow him down and knock him out of bounds.
May out inside the 20-yard line, shoved out of bounds by Dugan. First down,
A
Demarest.
saving stop.
Nice play, nice setup, nice blocking by Demarest. They went right with the play and they kicked back to May, who went off the left side and picked up about 20 yards.
Big play for them.
Argenziano calling signals. Demarest has got to get something out of it. Oh no, it's Vegas on almost a wildcat, and he dives forward. Picked up about 5
Number
yards.
3, Vegas. Out towards the left sideline, 5-yard gain.
Second down and 5 as we get to the 8-minute mark of the game. Now time becomes very important now.
You know, the 3-point was a big factor.
Demarest has plenty of time, but time is now becoming a factor.
They're going to a power right, power left.
Argenziano is going to be a wide receiver. I got a feeling Coach Miola is going to have to call a timeout. It's going to be a timeout. They're going to run out of time. Yeah, timeout.
Yeah.
They couldn't get the package in. 8:05 to go in the game. 17-7. Westwood leads. Second down, 5 yards to go. They got it all figured out what they wanted. At least they hope they did, Demarest. And Argenziano is going to be in motion. Vedas going around the left side. He's got some room. He's got some blocking. And he gets down to the pylon.
Now
They're going to say he stepped out of bounds around the 3-4 yard line down there.
First down.
First down.
Good enough for a Demarest first down. First and goal for the Norsemen.
First and goal from the 5.
If they score, they go for 2.
No, I don't think so. I don't think so. Doesn't work out that way. Look at the speed of this kid. Look at this.
Number 4.
That kid has got
Touchdown, Demarest. Number 4.
Kelmani. He just outran everybody. A couple of blocks and he just outran everybody. And Demarest marches down
5-yard
smartly,
touchdown
thank you,
run.
after Westwood kicked the field goal. And now, if Sorensen can kick this through, we will have a 3-point game with 7:52 to go.
3 yard.
Set, down,
TD.
kick, up. Look, and it bangs it through.
17-14.
So 7:52 to go. 17-14. Westwood leads. It's a very good game today. Excellent. Both teams played very hard.
An outstanding game, I thought. Both teams have been playing well. All right. Oh!
He was almost offside.
I thought they were going to kick the ball, a squibbler, and try to go 10 yards.
Lutigliano was almost offside. All right, Sorensen will try. Here he comes.
Looks like they got more than 11.
He bangs it away this time. Kobe Lawton has it at the 8. Angles to his left. Stops and is gang tackled at the 14-yard line where Westwood will take over. 1st and 10.
Lloyd with a 10-yard return.
Nice job.
With the tackle.
Outstanding kick.
1st and 10 Cards on their own 14.
First and 10. Demarest out to the left. Trips to the right. Lawton, Dugan, and Ruff. Morganson hands off to Giordano, who spins and fights his way to the 23-yard line.
4 yards.
And a cloud of whatever that is down there.
Cloud of smoke from the landscapers.
Veered in off the middle for 5.
Second down and a long 5. We're going to call it 6, just to be a little different.
Well, if it's more than a little bit more than 5, it's 6.
Could be 5.5. Giordano fights his way and breaks away to the 30-yard line. First down.
Out to the 30-yard line. First down, Cardinals.
7:10 to go. In an
Clock is running.
unbelievable, excellent game for these two
this
teams.
is a nice game. The clock is running. We're at the 7-minute mark. I'll keep the eye on the clock. The score is 14-7. Westwood leads. They have the ball. 1st and 10.
We got a 3-yard differential, right? 3 points.
Lawton. Ooh, that was a tough. You know, John, that ball could have been picked off.
Oh yeah,
there.
it looked like a shovel pass or a basketball 2-hand pass.
You know what it looked like to me? It looked like a leaf falling down, coming down slowly.
2nd down and 10.
No gain. Now you need some first downs and take some clock.
Yep. 2nd and 10, 6:19.
If you're rooting for the Cardinals. Trips to the right.
Morganson fakes, looks, wants it, throws downfield, overthrows his man Lawton over the middle. He had him. Lawton was open.
Broken up by
Vedas was down there to break it up.
Took a shot. Lawton took a shot. Yep. He had to grow about 4 or 5 inches. He has decent hands, that young man, number 2.
So a big play now for both teams. 3rd and 10. Sorensen. Ooh.
Yeah, got a completion.
They got a completion. It's Ruff cut it. How he caught that ball, and then he was hit
This
and
young
really
man
wrecked.
missed a hand.
Pass caught by John Ruff.
So Ruff,
First down,
And he's not a rough
what a
man.
catch.
He gave his body for the
First down,
Cardinal that
Cardinals on
time.
their own 41.
3rd and 10, a pass like that. He went up, he got it, and was whacked from behind. You saw his whole body bend backwards.
What a
Still
receiver.
held on to the ball. And gingerly handed it to the referee.
But it hurt.
I'm hurting.
I was hurting up here too. He went rough. Love it.
Laughlin trying to get outside.
You gotta play the clock and the whistle.
Lawton takes out of bounds by Sorensen.
Sorensen knocks him out of bounds. I don't think let's see if he lost any yardage. Yeah, he lost. He lost a couple of yards. Now Westwood's got to start thinking about making yardage and the clock.
They got to get first downs. And you got to get the timeouts being called by Demarest, of course.
Everybody's got their timeouts. So
Been a great game.
5:48 to go. Plenty of time. Oof.
Picked up about 3.
Clock is ticking.
That was number 5.
Yeah, He got it.
Back to the original line of scrimmage.
Number
Pisanich. He
Pisanich.
played quarterback.
All right.
They got him in there.
Ooh, maybe they'll pitch out to him and they'll throw a pass as a
Yeah, could be.
halfback
All right.
option.
Third down and 11. Borgensen calling plays. Fakes, got time. Throws downfield. Dugan has it
Mr. Hands.
to the 35-yard line.
Borgerson to Dugan.
Dugan's got a pair of hands.
So that was the
left.
same play they ran with
Near the Norseman
Borton.
35
This time they
yard
ran it
line.
with the
First
other
down,
sophomore,
Westwood.
Dugan, over the middle. And Borgensen delivered a perfect pass because there were two defenders there to knock that ball down or even step in to make a touchdown.
Dugan's got a great hand.
Borgensen threw a perfect pass on that play.
Only be able to catch by his
Now
man.
Westwood's got to milk the clock. Pisanich hits the line, nothing.
2nd and 10.
52 on the stop.
Picnic up the middle. No gain on the play.
Let's see.
What's that?
52
Kashin
is.
Rutling?
Rutling with the tackle.
Yep.
Second
Rutling.
down, 10.
So the clock is ticking away. Westwood will try to draw as much time as they can.
There's your quarterback.
Westwood will snap this ball around the 4-minute mark of the game. Dugan and Laughlin are out to the right. Linares is out to the left. Pisanich has a big hole and bangs across the 30-yard line. It's going to bring up third and short. You're in 4-down territory here
This
now.
time, third down and 3.
I give a 4 or long 3. Almost 4. And I give him 4 yards. You got to go 4 yards here.
3rd and 4. We're at the 3:30 mark of the game, right? In about a few seconds. Went a little sooner.
On the 29-yard line.
3:30 to go in the game. Pisanich around the right side, has a hole, and fights his
First
way
down.
to the 20-yard line.
To the 12-yard
Picnic finds
line.
room out to the right side of the O-line. First down, Westwood. Ball spotted on Demarest 21-yard line.
Boy, Westwood got this ball around the
Timeout, Demarest.
7.5-minute mark, and they're driving, and a timeout on the field. With 3 minutes, 8 seconds to go, Westwood leads 17-14.
And driving.
Looks like there's a man-to-man matchup here.
Yep. 2 to the right. 1. Now you gotta
Pisanich
run.
not going anywhere to the 20-yard line.
Yeah,
And a
give him-
timeout.
Give him a yard. Short
Coach
yard.
Miola calls a timeout.
Picnic with a gain of 1. Timeout, Demarest.
That's their second timeout. They'll have one more to go. 3:02 to go.
That's the head coach right there.
So third down, or second down. Yeah, second down.
Should be.
Did I lose it down?
It's second, yeah. Second,
Second and 8.
2nd and 8, yeah.
So if you're Westwood, you want. If he called timeout, I'd run it again. Let him call his third timeout.
That's right. Get rid of the clock.
You want to drill him all the timeouts he has.
You got to get a touchdown here. A field goal will make it 6, and they score a touchdown, you lose.
Borgensen, handoff to Pisanich.
Maybe
So it's
a
going to
yard.
bring up a third down. Now you're going to be a 4 yard. You're going to be 4 downs here.
And he's using
Well,
all his timeouts.
Giordano's coming in.
Picnic again.
He
1
may,
yard
he
carry.
may have been hurt.
Third down
Giordano.
and 8.
Yeah, he looks like he's not. Give him a little breather.
That's
No timeouts for Demarest.
looks like Demarest has no timeouts left according to the board. I thought they had one, but no.
2:24.
We're at 2:20 to go. Third down.
Oh my
Laughlin.
God.
And Cody
Marking
gets
first
down,
down.
close to a first down. It's going to be a 4th down and
Walton with the catch.
Larry, that play was almost a touchdown the other way. That ball.
That ball went to a lot of people's hands. Well, if Westwood makes this first
Look at
down, the
this.
game's over.
4th and short.
4th down and short. If Westwood could make this first down here, the game will be over because Demarest doesn't have any more timeouts. If Westwood could take 3 knees.
You want to make sure you got the right call. The right guy's got to be in there on this play. I don't know what's happening. The clock.
And that's it. Westwood's going to take a timeout with 1:32 to game. So it comes down to this play, John. If Westwood doesn't make it, Demarest will have the ball with 1:25 to go.
And they'll be on. Touchdown.
Yeah, and they'll have something like 90 yards to go, but they don't need 90. They probably need 70 to kick a field goal.
No wind.
There's no wind to help or hurt.
Well,
Pardon
really,
me.
if you're rooting for Westwood, they need the first down.
I guess it's been a very well, evenly played game. Both teams had their chances. Both teams made mistakes. But you know what? In a game, you're going to have mistakes. But a very evenly played game.
What are we looking at? 4th and
4th
2?
and
2?
one.
It's more than one.
It's more than one, but I don't think it's 2.
Well, then if it's more than one,
It's
it's
1 and 3/4.
There you go.
All right, now.
1 and 63 inches.
All the referees are all talking right now. Here's what we have, guys.
All right. So let me just recapitulate here. It's 4th down, and we're going to call it 1. If Westwood makes the first down, game's over.
Alvida's in.
They'll run the clock out. Everybody
Tight
on the other
formation.
side.
Look at this.
Demarest's team on the far side of extolling their team to hold. And they hold. As Morganson is dropped. So with 1:27, Demarest gets the ball.
1:27 to go in the game. How many timeouts? Looks like one timeout for.
Now Westwood's got the hole, and now they got 3 timeouts on the board for Demarest.
Yeah, that's wrong. They used all 3 this half. So I think it's actually.
I've been told from downstairs that Demarest still used all their 3 timeouts.
Yeah, so you can't have 6.
But they do stop the clock on first downs.
Look at the formation. Twins to the right, twins to the left.
And I, on the other side, shall be. And Genziano looking, fires, has his man Sorensen.
Keep in bounds.
At the 33-yard line.
Nice throw.
By Sorensen.
Wow, great game.
Clock is going to be moving.
Demarest holds on 4th and 1, and now they're trying to get a tying field goal or a touchdown to win the game. And Genziano calling signals. Quadruples to the left. Throws it, and his man is knocked out of bounds after a short pickup.
You can hear the coach yelling up here, go out of bounds.
For 4 yards.
1:13, 73 seconds to go in the game.
That was Vedas with the reception. 1:13 to go. Genziano calling signals. Westwood's deep. And Genziano throws, has his man. And Vedas gets inside the 45-yard line.
To the 43-yard line.
Genziano calling signals. Rolls to his left. Fires. Incomplete.
Argentino's
Hey, he's
pass
got a nice
thrown
arm.
out of bounds, searching for Kimlani.
Pass was intended for Kalani.
57.3 seconds.
Yeah.
An eternity.
2nd down and 10. Vedas is back in.
With a play.
Utigliano is in the slot. He was shaken up earlier in the game. Vedas is way outside. And he was able to get it outside. Yes, it was caught by Vadas. John is good. This kid Vadas is going to do. He's going to be their big playmaker.
You're right.
48.4 seconds to go.
Third down.
They're saying the ball went out.
Stop the
Vadas
clock.
went out of bounds to stop the clock. It's going to be 3rd and 3.
On the 36-yard line. Or is it-
Gonna watch it. Looks, throws, has his man, Kalami, and he's inside the 25. Now we're getting interesting, John.
Inside the 25-yard line.
They're giving a lot of room, a lot of room on defense.
And this started at the 10-yard line,
Absolutely.
where they were held.
Absolutely.
Held Westwood at the Westwood.
And you're on a 25-yard line. Now here, 25-yard line, if you got a kicker, you got a field goal, you can tie the game if you don't
Yeah,
score
we
a
have some more
touchdown.
fun then. Tiziano's back. Looks, and throws out of bounds as he's hit.
Very nice defense that time.
39 seconds to go. 2nd and 10. But I remember Brett Favre talking about games like this. He said, what you want to do more than anything else is just keep moving the chains. Don't try to throw it deep, 50. Just pick up your 10 yards.
Yep, you're right.
So that's what Genziano's doing. He's going 8, 9, 10 yards at a clip. He hasn't thrown anything really deep to pick up all these yards.
And we got 39.6 seconds.
That's it. May is running back. It's going to be a
look at
screen.
this.
Can you believe this?
That's a great call.
And Kalami down to the 15-yard line.
Tackled by Dugan.
Dugan is saving tackle on that. Great
yeah.
call that time by the coach. Now they're
Clock
in
is
field goal.
running. And Westwood stops the clock at 27.7 seconds. Something big must have happened.
That was the
Timeout
first.
Westwood.
They're on a 15-yard line.
The clock is running down. You're leading. For Westwood to call a timeout, something really big had to happen where they didn't like the formation or the setup.
And now you're close, field goal. You can have a field goal or a touchdown to win or field goal to play on.
Well, that's going to be the thing now. It's a first down. The ball is on the 15-yard line. You probably have 4 shots.
27,
24.
yeah.
In 27 seconds, you got 4 shots. If you make a first down, you can keep going. But 27 seconds, I'm guessing 4 plays. About 7 seconds each play.
And you can't give them room here. Defense has got to come up. If
Now you could score a touchdown on that first play, but if
Yeah.
you have to go, Westwood is looking at, they're going to have 4 shots to try to score a touchdown. Genziano rolls to his right. Now he looks, he fires downfield. Whoa,
Nice
almost
defense.
knocked away.
That's rough. He dove to knock the ball down.
That play looked like it might work where he catch it.
2nd down and 10.
I think Ruff
And
was,
Ruff
was
just-
able to use his nails, his fingernails.
He dove in front and knocked the ball down.
Stopped
What a
the
game,
clock.
huh?
Missed it, but it stopped the clock.
This has been a great one. 23?
23 on the nose.
23 seconds.
23 flat. Argentiano calling signals. Mays in motion. Argentiano's looking. Throws out here to
Oh,
Vegas.
wide open
He's
there.
wide open. He's going to be able to get out of bounds and stop the clock. He's down to the 10-yard line. This at best is going to be a field goal attempt here. At best.
Knocked out at the 10-yard line.
Demarest would like to get it in for a touchdown and take away the.
Because if they're short, the clock's going to be against.
Remember, it was a 4th and 1. Demarest held at about the 10-yard line, and now they have marched some 80 yards downfield, and are looking at a 3rd down and 5 with 16 seconds to go in the game. They trailed by 3 points.
You got at least a field goal here.
And what you don't want if you're Demarest is get sacked. Throwback to the lineman. And he is dropped.
Now you just want to hold him. You want to just sit
Here
there.
we go. This is going to be something. Here we go. 3, 2, 1.
Oh,
Game's over.
It's over.
The game
Westwood
ends.
wins.
The game ends. Can you believe this? The clock runs out and Demarest was trying to get on the field to kick a field goal.
7 yards. They waited too long. They should have kicked the field goal and played beforehand.
So Westwood stops them.
And there's Ruff in there playing the
And
game of his life right there.
they tried a trick play throwing it back. I think there was to a defensive player.
Player of the game.
Yeah,
Ruff
he's the
did a
player of
nice
the
job
game.
in that
Ruff is the player of the game.
on defense.
He tried to throw back to a defensive player on the outside. He was tackled, and they had no timeout. There was nothing they could do. If he made a first down, the clock would have
Well,
stopped.
stop, and then they got a
They
field goal. They
would've
got
kicked
an
the
extra
field goal.
point field goal.
So this game came down to about 1.5 yards.
Unbelievable game.
Westwood was stopped down here on 4th and 1, and over here, Demarest was stopped shy of a first down to stop the clock. We hope you enjoyed the game. If you don't enjoy this game, you don't like football. So the final score, Westwood 17-14 over Demarest. Want to congratulate Demarest and Westwood playing a great game. John, final words, we get out of here.
Fantastic. These guys play the game of their life. Both teams should really won, but one team is going with a win and the other with a tough loss.
I'd like to thank the folks here at Westwood for getting us up here, Danny Vivino and Coach Dennis Hard, and for the people at Demarest. We're sorry we didn't get a chance to meet you, but between the days off and the pandemic, things just had gotten away and took over as it usually does under these conditions. Again, the final score, Westwood 17, Demarest 14. Good night, everybody.